everybody. Today we will discuss about the programming tools that are used in order to implement any program or the algorithm whatever has been designed on a given target using a particular ID, that is the Code Composer Studio CCS. So far we have discussed about the designing of the algorithm and how that designed algorithm will be enhanced, and then we have discussed how that algorithm will be converted into the VLSI if implementable form, and then we have also discussed how these what are the steps that are used in order to convert the in order to download the algorithm on a given target, so that here target is nothing but having a processor with all interfaces, so that can interact with the real world for the purpose of the processing according to our designed and developed algorithm. So, and in this concept we have also discussed that we have first step is to design the algorithm, to enhance the concept of the designed algorithm, and then whatever is the algorithm that will be downloaded using a ID integrated development environment. And here specifically we are using the CCS Code Composer Studio, and the target is nothing but that one is a particular processor, that is the floating point digital signal processor having a speed of the 2 to 5 megahertz, and name of that processor is the TMS, that is the Texas Instruments TMS320C6713. So today we are just going to describe the concepts how the designed and developed algorithm will be downloaded on a given target, and that target is nothing but that one is the TMS320C6713. So now let us start here. What are the steps and what we are going to describe here? We will describe here the programming tools that will be used here in the CCS Code Composer Studio for the purpose of the implementation of the designed algorithm on a given target, that is the TMS320C67 DSP starter kit here. And in this one here we will describe what are the steps. First of all, we will see whatever we have discussed so far. Now if we see here, then we find that first of all we have to understand the problem of the application, and then whatever is the problem, according to that problem we have to design the algorithm, and that design algorithm will be converted into the VLSI implementable form. And then here we will apply some algorithms like the pipelining, parallel processing, timing, retiming, folding, unfolding, in order to make it more and more efficient, and then that algorithm will be implemented here using some interfaces here are the ID. And if that program is here we are using the CCS Code Composer Studio that accepts the .c file or the C code here, and if the program related to these algorithms are not in the .c form, then first of all those programs will be converted into the .c using the real-time workshop. And here we are using the different sections of the CCS, and what are those sections? The compiler and then assembler, linker, loader, and then whatever is the program we will get here the .out file, and .out file will be downloaded on a given target. Now if we see here the target, what is the target? Target is nothing but that one is the DSP processor, that is 6713, and how it interacts with the real world. See here, it interacts with the real world in the analog manner having a codec, AIC23 codec, and here the multiplexing will take place. That multiplexing is the MCBSP, multiple channel buffer serial port, because there will be one signal here either in the line in or the mic in, and then another signal is from the here the peripheral expansion, and both signal will be multiplexed here using a multiple channel buffer serial port type of the multiplexing. Then whatever is the signal that will be given to the DSP, and after processing again it will be given to the codec, and codec will convert into the analog form so that it can interact with the real world here. And similarly, if we are interested in order to emulate the program, then we have to use the JTAG having the two ports. One is the JTAG external and JTAG internal having the USB port, and both are again here multiplexed using the MC ASP multiplexing here. And the another is the power required, the power down having the voltage regulation. Two types of the signals will be generated. One is for the here the DSP core itself, and the second one is the for the peripherals here. Similarly, we can interact with this digital signal processor using the LED and the DIP switches, which are connected to the CPLD, complex programmable logic devices. And now if we see this here, the DSP itself is connected to the different types of the memories, having the external memory interface, that is the CPLD, flash, SDRAM, and there are the also provision for the memory expansion here. So this is the conclusion, that whatever is the our problem, that will be first designed in the algorithm form, and then that code will be written. That code will be converted into the .c form, and .c is again converted in the .out using the CCS, and that .out will be downloaded on the DSP processor. Now here the resources of the DSP processor are arranged in such a manner that they will work according to our need here, according to our designed algorithm here. So whatever is the real time signal here, that will be processed according to the our here the understanding or our to the here the requirement, whatever we have designed in the algorithm. So this is the basic. And now if we see here the DSP processor itself, then we have discussed it in very detail, that this is the architecture of the digital signal processor, having here the CPU, here the core, two sections. One is the arithmetical logical unit section, having the 8 functional units, and the second one is the control unit, having the control registers etc. here. And there is the memory arrangement, having the two level, one is the L1 and the second one is the L2, and this is nothing but this is the modified Harvard architecture, and sometimes it is named as the here the SHARP super Harvard architecture because of the this architecture here, because it is modified Harvard, or we can call it the super Harvard, that is the SHARP architecture. Now if we see here for the external interfacing, there is a EDMA, enhanced direct memory access controller, that interacts with these peripherals here, having the EMIF channel, host port interface, MCASP, that is for the here the two types of the JTAG, and MCBSP 2 channels for this one MCBSP here, and similarly there is a for the purpose of the timers and general purpose input output, and here it is the I2C, that is the inter-integrated circuit channels. These are the different channels, having the 16 channels which are connected to the EDMA, so that it can interact with the processor here, and the processor has the 8 functional unit in order to perform the arithmetical and logical operation, and for the controlling purpose there is the control register and the control logic. So, and this is the ID that is used in order to download our algorithm on a given processor, and in this one, first of all, we have to design the here the means planning is required, then code and building is developed, then debugging is required and analyzed, and if all is okay, then it is downloaded. Otherwise there is need of the modification. These are the steps which will be here followed in the CCS. Now we just come to the other here description of the CCS, means how the CCS will work here. Now see here, in the Code Composer Studio there are the different sections. One is the compiler, and the second one is the assembler, and then the linker here. So first of all, what we have to do, first suppose we are interested in order to execute written code on the given target, then what are the steps which will be followed here? Just see here. The first, open the Code Composer Studio, then in workspace launcher we have to find here the we will browse the folder, and we will type here the work in this workspace name of the folder, and then we will find the file here, open the file, and here click the new, then we will write here the CCS project. And then when we write the CCS project, then there will be so many options, like the project name and project name will be typed here with the extension of the .pjt, and then tick use default location next, and project type of the this series 6000 series, and tick here debug.